we set a goal of owning properties where our tenants serviced or entertained their customers.
I'm joined today by Pete Mavoides, President and CEO of Essential Properties Realty Trust. So Pete, EPRT's portfolio is diversified among restaurants, car washes, medical services, convenience stores, and several other types of retail. Can you talk about the strengths that some of these niches bring to the table for you?
Yeah, so when we set out and started Essential back in 2016, we set a goal of owning properties where our tenants serviced or entertained their customers, and really tried to own real estate in industries that was not at risk of disintermediation from the internet and delivery of goods over the internet. And having a service and experience-based portfolio leads to a tenant durability because the tenants identify with our properties, the tenants are committed to our properties because their customers come to the properties, and our tenants invest in those properties, and it just creates a more durable and lasting tenancy that we think in the long term helps our shareholders.
And on the company's recent third quarter results call, you talked about strong AFFO per share growth. What was that growth defined by?
That was really defining our AFFO per share in that period of 2022 compared with the prior year. That AFFO per share was about 15%, which is pretty compelling in today's environment. And that was really coupled by a good internal growth profile. Our core portfolio of properties have 14 years of weighted average lease life, and those leases have about 1.7% embedded growth within the leases, and then external growth. We were able to invest capital accretively and grow our AFFO per share, which again creates a nice total return for our shareholders.
And during the pandemic, EPRT established the Essential Sustainability Loan Program, a $50 million program that offers your tenants the ability to obtain a loan to implement sustainability initiatives. Why is this important to your overall ESG goals?
We as a company and as a landlord have an obligation to improve our properties and improve the environmental footprint of our properties. And while we don't directly control our properties as they are leased to our tenants, we do have a shared obligation with those tenants to make improvements and sustaining improvements, like improvement to lighting and lighting controls, heating and heating controls. And so to the extent that we can use our capital to improve the real estate and lower the overall environmental footprint of those assets, I think we have an obligation to do that.